My grandpa's TV tuned into a channel that shouldn't exist. I'm not someone who usually shares creepy stuff online, but I can't stop thinking about this. Maybe writing it out will help me believe I didn't just imagine it. A little over a week ago, I was helping my mom clean out my grandpa's old house. He passed away this spring. The place is old and smells like pipe smoke and dusty wood, even though he quit smoking years ago. It sits at the edge of some woods in rural Pennsylvania, the kind of place that feels a little too quiet at night. Grandpa was eccentric. He had odd routines, sprinkling salt above door frames, keeping all the clocks wound up. But the weirdest thing was the way he'd tape little notes around the house, things like "do not open" or "keep closed." The strangest one was stuck to his old TV with layers of duct tape, written across it in huge block letters, "Do not turn to channel 103. I made a dumb joke about it once, asked if he was hiding old porn or something. He just stared at me and said, "It doesn't show you anything you want to see." That shut me up fast. Anyway, last week I stayed overnight there, packing up boxes. Around 2 a.m., a thunderstorm knocked the power out for a minute. When the lights flickered back, I noticed something. The TV was on. It wasn't plugged in. The screen hissed with loud static, old-school white noise. I grabbed the remote, but the buttons did nothing. The power cord lay unplugged on the carpet, and yet the TV stayed on. In the corner of the screen, CH103. My stomach dropped. That old TV barely had 60 channels. There was no 103. But the static looked wrong. It shifted, like shadows moving behind a foggy window. I thought I saw shapes for a second. Thin, jerky shapes drifting under the fuzz. Then the static cut out, silence. And then, from the TV speakers, a whisper. At first it sounded backward like a tape rewinding underwater. Then the screen flickered black and came back showing a video feed of me. I was on the couch, staring at the screen. But behind me in the TV's image stood something tall and pale. Its skin looked stretched too tight, like it didn't fit its bones. No eyes, just a mouth that gaped wide open, too wide, like it was frozen mid-scream. I turned around. The room was empty. Looked back at the screen. The thing was closer behind me in the video. Still just standing there, mouth wide, leaning closer. I mashed the power button, yanked the cord. Nothing. The TV stayed on. Then the whispering turned clear. "Now we are watching you." I didn't think. I bolted. No bags, no shoes, just ran through the rain to my car and drove all the way home, heart pounding the whole time. 2 days later, I came back with my cousin in broad daylight. Everything was normal, except the TV was gone. Not moved. Gone. No sign it had ever been there except a clean square on the dusty floor. I still don't know what my grandpa was keeping locked up with his weird notes and routines. But if you ever find yourself flipping through channels at night and land on something called Channel 103, don't watch it. Don't even pause. Just turn the TV off. While you still can. Story by U/Strong Librarian 4337. Reddit. Retold and shortened for narration.